Two heat races of our modifieds here tonight, our Alta Implement modifieds. We'll see Doug Smith, the 12th car on the front row to the outside of the double OK of Trey Klein. Currently tied for the points lead to the inside of row 2, the triple X of Jesse Rogotsky to the outside, the 07 of Corey Bosma. Matt Bonai, the 141 to the inside of your third and final row, and Josh Rogotsky, the X to the outside. Doug Smith, your race leader early on in the 12th car. Trey Klein looking to the inside. Jesse Rogotsky up top. Matt Bonine through the middle. Followed by Josh Rogotsky and Corey Bosman. Jesse Rogotsky hits the top side and diamonds the corner in turns 3 and 4 to get a run on the double OK of Trey Klein. He'll have that second place spot now, looking for the slider in turns 1 and 2. He'll do so. Klein back to third, Bonine, Josh Rogotsky, and Corey Bosma. Bosma looks to the inside of Rogotsky, Josh Rogotsky, through turns 1 and 2. He'll have the spot now going into 3. But Rogotsky fights back to the inside. Matt Bonine starting to close the gap between him and the double OK of Trey Klein. Doug Smith, still your race leader. Jesse Rogotsky, Trey Klein, Matt Bonine, Josh Rogotsky, and Corey Bosma. Two laps to go over the 12 of Doug Smith. White flag out here, and here is number 1 of 2. Doug Smith through 3 and 4 for the final time here. Masubi checkered flag in hand. Doug Smith will take home the heat race win. Jesse Rogotsky in second. Trey Klein, Matt Bonine, Josh Rogotsky, and Corey Bosma. Coming to green off turn 4. Much better start as Abelson troubles in turn 1 and 2. Sackett up on the top side of the outside. The 1X now connects in Mulder, followed by Harvey Vanderweerd in the 44 car. Jackson Mulder way up to the top of the raceway in the number 4. Chris Abelson, your race leader. Justin Sackett, Coyote Connect, Jackson Mulder, and Harvey Vanderweerd. Problems for the 44 of Vanderweerd, coming to a slow down the front stretch. He'll pull it into the infield and be done for this heat race here. Still singles in Sackett, Connect, and Mulder. Jackson Mulder, usually a B mod and Sport mod driver, testing the waters here this year in a modified. As he tries to get to the back bumper of the 49 of Coyote Connect. Green flag flies, 2 laps to go here for the 1X of Chris Abelson. White flag set to come out this time by Abelson. Will see it and take it off turn number 4. One more time around here for our final heat race of the night. Abelson, 3/4 straightaway advantage over the 17 of Justin Sackett through turns 3 and 4. He'll pick up the checkered flag here in this heat race. Sackett will come in second, followed by Connect and Mulder. And only one person will walk away a championship tonight in our Alta Implement IMCA Modified division. Starting on the pole is the 12 car of Doug Smith. To the outside, the 44V of Harvey Vanderweerd. As they make their way down the front stretch for the final time this season, ladies and gentlemen, your Alta Implement Modifieds. Trey Klein to the inside of row 2 to the outside, the 17 of Justin Sackett. Your third row goes like this, tied for the points here this season. The Triple X of Jesse Rogotsky, the 1X of Chris Abelson to his outside. Inside of row 4, the 4 of Jackson Mulder to the outside, the 141 of Matt Bonine. Cody Connect in the 49K to the inside of row 5, and the X of Josh Rogotsky to the outside. And Corey Bosma starting shotgun on the field. Jackson Mulder not making the call here. And neither is the 44 of Vanderweerd, starting at the tail as we're green. Doug Smith slid up in turns 1 and 2. Justin Sackett, your race leader early on. Chris Abelson working to the outside of Doug Smith in the 1X machine. He's tied for first place with a Triple X of Jesse Rogotsky, who sits a couple spots back. Justin Sackett, your race leader. Doug Smith, Chris Abelson, Trey Klein, Matt Bonine, your top 5. Jesse Rogotsky, your top 6. Doug Smith looking to the inside of Justin Sackett. Side by side for the race lead as Chris Abelson on the outside looking in, waiting in the shadows. Jesse Rogotsky tries the top side of the racetrack to see if he can find any bite up top. As Sackett still your race leader, Doug Smith works to the inside of Sackett through turns 1 and 2. Chris Abelson in that third place spot. Harvey Vanderweerd up in smoke as he will turn it into the infield. Hobby Sox, King of the Hill, get ready. Hobby Sox to the King of the Hill, get ready. Doug Smith around in the 12 car, gets around the 17 of Sackett. Chris Abelson on the hunt for second now, looks to the inside of Sackett. Sackett a little too strong on the top side of the raceway. Abelson to the inside. Doug Smith still your race leader. Abelson around Justin Sackett for second. Trey Klein, Matt Bonine, your top 5, followed by the triple exit, Jesse Rogotsky. Corey Bosma, the 07 car, pulling into the infield. He will be done this evening. 4 laps to go for the 12 car of Doug Smith. Abelson, Sackett, still followed by Klein, Bonine, Rogotsky connect. Josh Rogotsky. Chris Abelson still trying to run down the 12 car of Doug Smith. Doug has struggled here this season, but looking really good out front here tonight as he takes the green flag high in the air. 2 laps to go. White flag out for the number 12 of Doug Smith. Chris Abelson, Justin Sackett, Trey Klein, Matt Bonine. Down the back straightaway for the final time here tonight. Doug Smith going from sport mod to modified, and he'll take a win here at the Buena Vista Raceway in the 12. Chris Abelson second, Justin Sackett third, Trey Klein, Matt Bonine, your top 5. As he climbs out of the car here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Doug Smith victorious here on championship night in the modified division. Well, Doug, you were pretty dominant last year picking up the championship in a sport mod, and now congratulations, you just picked up your first modified win, and what better place to get it at than Buena Vista Raceway?
Fat guy needs to go on diet. That was tough. I mean, you're holding off the best that are right behind you, and he might have been faster. I don't know if he gave me that one or not. Chris is a good guy. I mean, that whole field's tough, and so used to, you know, winning in a sport mod, you come up to this class, and boy, they're good.
And what's the different changes that you had to adjust to going from the 2-link suspension to the 4-link suspension?
Just learning what everything does and track conditions. It's a lot to process. Struggled all year. I mean, we're still not good, but good enough to get a win, I guess.
So struggled all year, but coming out on top championship night. Doug Smith.
Just want to thank all the fans all year for coming out and supporting this place.
Is victorious here in the Modifieds at the Buena Vista Raceway.